Hi, this is the second video I'm making, and the idea here is to talk a little more about research. After the first video where I came with an introduction talking about the importance of learning as much as you can about the business and having a high level idea on the first three steps when it comes to product management, which is do your own research, conduct empathy interviews and move forward with the synthesis. Of course, there's more to that. Later, we're going to talk about how do you engage engineering for business experimentations and orchestrations for a roadmap. But for now, I wanted to stick with the research phase, which is phase number one. So I'll give you an example based on a given company and we're going to be looking into that. We're going to be taking some notes, and we'll be also looking into some tools to allow us to understand what is the traffic, like what's the type of person who actually is interested about that particular website. So stay with me. We're going to be doing that shortly. Hi. All right. So this is basically the exercise, right? And in order to start this research, I just wanted to randomly find the name of a company, and the company that came to me was Vistaprint, right? Um, I'm basically pretending here that I'm starting to work with this company. I don't know anything about it, and I need to learn how can I help as a product manager. Like, what is the value that I can offer, right? And eventually, I'm going to be talking about the product and the challenges that they all have. I'm going to be interviewing stakeholders, but for now, I don't want to be fully, let's say, unprepared. I want to know something at least before I speak with those people and potential users. So, what I do, I go to the website, I check what is their value proposition, right? So, clearly, we can see here that they have a search bar, they have different types of labels or menu items corresponding to the categories for the products they sell. And we can see here that they have holiday, Christmas cards, uh, calendars and gifts, business cards, uh, advertising in office. You can buy office supplies like mugs, pens, pencils. Like you can customize. I'm sure based on the need. Um, you can look into banners, posters. This is good for marketing, right? If you have a company and you want to buy these office products or also advertise, that can be an opportunity. They have labels, stickers, packaging, clothing, bags, promotional products. You can see a bunch of those. Interesting. They have sports here as well. They have snacks, candy, treats. Um, Let me see what is this. Just got curious because I like sports. All right. So they have a yoga mat, yoga trash. Mm, they have a carrying bag. All right. So clearly it's e-commerce. That's what they focus. They want to sell their own products, like but they support you, like adding your own brand on top of those products. So this is cool if you want to give it to employees, for example, as you are celebrating a project. That can be a possibility. And I also noticed that they have lots and lots of pop-ups like this showing that people can have a discount for products so long as they register, right, or use these codes here. This is a strategy, right? If you have an end date, it raises the likelihood for a call to action because you become desperate. Oh my god, I need to use this, right? So this is good. um, so to me, what I can see here is that yeah, I can even subscribe to the email. What I can see here is that this is a B2C, business to customer, but it can also be a B2B, business to business, right? And they sell products. So here What I like to do, I like to take some notes using Miro. I'm just putting here the name of the company. What is the value proposition? Well, we're just selling all that. Like it's an e-commerce selling business cards, Christmas cards, banners, posters. Uh, Let me just be very generic here, like and other products. Um, and who were the people who buy this? Well, it can be companies, families, individuals. Like there is um, a full spectrum of different types of personas who buy this. And of course, then you ask like, okay, so what is the channel? Like in other words, how these customers know that this company even exists. And that's what we call the channel. It's the connector across those. And definitely the website, which is also an e-commerce, but I'm betting here that they also have a social media. Otherwise, how these people will know that this company exists, right? Like you can Google it, but um, that is what I wanted to show here. Like how do you connect? And eventually, as part of a future video, this is paving the way for us to talk about the business model canvas, which is a very nice tool created by Strategizer and Alex Osterwater. I use it a lot, mainly to fully understand um, the business model. And here I'm showing three different types of tiles out of that. One is a value prop, the other one is channels, the other one is customers, which focuses on the desirability. There is another one which is the actual relationship with the customer, right? So how this company relates with the customer. I'm not going to be focusing on that one here. There is more. What is the cost driver, the revenue driver? What are the activities? What are the partners? And what are the resources that this company Vistaprint has to focus on the feasibility and viability of the business model. But here, what I'm doing is basically just exploring the desirability. In other words, how much this customers desire this particular value proposition through this channel, right? And what I'll do right now, I will copy this website and I will go here to this website called a similar web. Again, I don't have this company sponsoring me. There are other companies offering similar services. You can Google what are the competitors for it, but this one offers like a free service for the basic tier. And what I wanted to show you is the outcome. If you are researching, if you are trying to learn as much as you can, you basically do that, right? And here I'm opening the company and look at what I see, right? Those are sites that are similar to Vistaprint. So it gives me a idea on who are the potential competitors for it. So this is good intelligence, right? And it gives me the global rank as well as the affinity. And I can see here right away that this Moo.com um, is one of the potential key competitors. It shows here that it makes great design and print for customers worldwide. You can find your country's Moo website and more about the Moo product offerings. All right, so now I have an idea on what are the potential competitors, the top 10. Of course, I need to upgrade my account if I want to see more. Um, but this is basically for compare. If I want to do comparison, right? So I will do that right away, so I can show you. Let's say I want to add Wulacon here, right? Then what's going to happen? All right. Um, I'll be able to see here that yeah, I don't want to filter. Let me do the font. Let me just clear this. Yeah, it did not work. Like on the past, I was basically checking like the some of the comparisons. Look at that, like the rank For Vistaprint versus Moo, Vistaprint is number 6942, right? So it's way above of with compared with the competitor here. So clearly, we see that Vistaprint is one of the key companies. It's a rank 5 in terms of industry. Um, we can see the engagement here. Vistaprint having 6.482 million versus 1.075. What is the service distribution? Then here you have monthly visits. So this is good. It has a lot of visits per month. The duration, normally people spend like around like a 6 7 minutes there. Number of pages per visit. What is the bounce rate? Page views, 46 million. And then here you have a way to compare Vistaprint against Moo. Geography, where people are as they're accessing it, and I see that the majority is coming from the States. There's a little bit of Canada as well, with a traffic share of 1.38%. And remember the question about channels? Here I have a breakdown, right? And direct means that they are basically just typing the website, but there are other ways for these people to go to the website, which is through email or referral or social, or it's maybe like a organic search or a paid search or ads, right? So this tells me that the majority of those people accessing, they know exactly what they want to search, and they just type visaprint.com. All right, and what is the search term if they're on Google, right? So there are 2.5% of people just typing business cards, and they're going straight away to the vistaprint.com page. So why, and I'm showing all that, right? And this is another one I wanted to show before I go for this. People are normally on these other websites because those may actually come out with some referrals. So Capital One, Retail, Rakuten, and of course there's ChatGPT and Account of Vista. So this is the traffic. People are coming from these as they then eventually go to Vistaprint. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want to know what's the profile of people who are actually checking the website. Um, Many people may think, hey, but the product managers or I don't know, product owners, they're supposed to basically write user stories and provide features to the team. And I would say the answer is yes, mainly for the product owner. I think that a product manager basically has the full spectrum. We should also do that. But it's very important that we understand the product, that we research, that we act as if we are the most curious person about that given product. Because at the end, if we are the ones prioritizing the work and orchestrating this app with leadership, coming with goals to be fulfilled, the KPIs, numbers, I think it's important that you have all the intelligence to speak with them, right? And these types of tools, they allow us to get some additional information so we can have all these facts in place. And you can basically go there and say, hey, there's a bunch of people coming from Facebook or YouTube or Reddit, um, but it's less people coming from, I don't know, Pinterest or TikTok or other, right? So you can have that information even for decision making. Again, this is marketing, right? And we have a lot of connections with the engineers, but to me, a product manager needs to wear many hats, which encompasses marketing, encompasses business, encompasses engineering, and we should speak with every single one of those people about the product. top publishers. I can see here that there's Google, YouTube, Poki, MSN, and Pinterest. Um, and I think that's it. So I was able to learn a little more about Vistaprint. There's another thing I can do, which is just Google Vistaprint, which again takes me back to the website. And here it shows the value prop, right? I can go to Wikipedia. I can check what it says here. They're based in Netherlands. All right. There's the history, the printing process, the patents, the partnerships, um, some references available. What else can I learn about you, Vistaprint? They have their own Instagram, so we can learn how can them they position themselves. I can see they have a X or Twitter account. They sell through Amazon. Interesting. So that means that Amazon, this scenario, they're taking a little bit of the revenue. Um, and what do they say here about corporate solutions? You see that it's the same icon here, right? So that means that they have this other type of, let's say, business model focusing mainly on companies, right? Mailing services, website design services. So you see that there's more that it can offer. Um, your all-in-one brand solution. So they offer design services. Interesting. So now you can see that they have so much more than just the actual e-commerce, right? And I'm learning all that with you. With this video, I haven't prepared anything, right? I'm just doing my own research and listening here. But I'll go back now to my mirror and say corporate solutions now, because this is another thing that they offer. And I'll just go here, say corporate solutions. And you see now, if I want to prepare myself to speak with stakeholders, I know so much more. Of course, I don't know even a small percentage of what is needed to do the job. I think that I'm going to learn so much more as I speak with people, as I speak with employees and stakeholders and managers and the team. But at least now I have a better grasp on what I do, and what I want to learn now is what are their pain points across this process, right? Because now I have the business model here, right? At least from the desirability standpoint. But if we look into the personas, if we look into the stakeholders, like what are their issues? And I will try to exemplify all of that through a red star. And I'm going to be putting this star somewhere here, right? Either on the value proposition side, or maybe the problem is the channel, or I don't know, maybe these customers, they have a particular pain point that this value prop doesn't solve, and we need to understand what that is. So this is going to be the journey, right? We're going to be talking about that on the next video. So that's what I wanted to show you today, like how to conduct research. Um, Please know that I just talked about the actual company. I haven't even started to think about the external environment, which is um, the political environment for the given country this company is located, or the state. Um, if there is any kind of environmental considerations, or social, technological, legal, right? Like there is a bunch more that we can talk about, because all those external conditions, they will be impacting the business here. But I'm just laser focusing on the actual business, and then I'll drill down to the actual personas. But please know that the external environment also influences the company too, and it's good to be mindful about that, especially if you want to understand if it makes sense for this company, let's say, to go to Germany, right? it's a decision that the company will need to make. And of course, if you have a product to manage there, right? Like people may ask you, is this product good enough to scale to another country? And you're going to be having the research, right? You're going to be checking with the team what else is needed for it to happen, including the architecture side. But this is the summary for today, and I hope this was useful, and looking forward to continue to share some of the techniques that I've learned on my career. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed, and if this is making sense to you, I'm going to be humbly asking for your like on this channel. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.